I'm hoping. Let me see if I got the notification. We should be live. Find out. Are we live, guys? I didn't get a notification.
Yes, we are.
We are. Okay, awesome. Because, sometimes YouTube sends them out, sometimes they don't. So I always got to just double check. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know we are getting used to Tuesdays for YouTuber of the Week instead of Wednesdays. It'll just take a little time getting used to. Like I said, it's only temporary, just June and July due to soccer. But still the same great time at 9 p.m. Eastern. So, guys, welcome to YouTuber of the Week. If you've never heard of YouTuber of the Week, it is a spotlight interview, interactive for you guys to ask questions, learn about our YouTuber of the Week. If you like what you hear and see, you guys, down in the description, there is their link. Just click on it, subscribe. Of course, guys, make sure you turn on the post notification bell so you never miss one of their videos. Let me see who is on. Let me see. Because I'm trying something different today. I'm trying the beta because they're switching that out. But it doesn't tell me who is on. I'm not sure if I like this right now. I need the pop-out chat. Is that? No, that's not working. All right, guys, if you guys are just joining us, as you guys know how this goes, just comment down below, say hello, letting us know that you are here. And if you guys can leave a like on this stream, we're going to try to get as many likes as possible. Of course, share this to Twitter. Make sure you tag myself. Hi, Jacob. Make sure you tag naysdays_YT and also the YouTuber of the week. So let's get started. Hi, Phil. So,
Hey.
guys, this is my friend Phil. And he's a pretty cool guy. And like I told you guys, that I don't just pick anybody to be YouTuber of the week. I pick good people, amazing channels that I love, that I think you guys will love as well. So would you like to introduce your channel and tell everybody what it's about?
So I'm Phil with BLP3 Motors, and I'm an automotive YouTuber. I guess that's the best way to put it. And so on my channel, I do car reviews, I do car mods, I do car news, and basically anything that's car related. And been having a lot of fun doing that. And I'll throw this in there for you guys, but just because we're all friends, I get a 10% discount for my friends at autoanything.com, and when you guys use my code BLP310, you guys can get that. It's basically like a flat discount in the store, and there's like tires, there's wheels, there's like 2,000-3,000 items in their SKU, and they're awesome. And so my code works in there, and so that's just the way I'm saying hi. I'm giving you guys something for free. And that's kind of how I treat my subscribers and people there. If I get anything, I always figure out a way to get back to everybody, because car parts ain't cheap and car maintenance things ain't cheap. So that's there for you guys, free of charge.
So could you do me a favor and
Sure.
Could you tweet that out after the stream just so that people know what they could get?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I actually even have a little bumper that I created that's pinned to my Twitter wall. I created just like a 15-second little doodad, and so yeah, I'll get that out, and I'll put that out there. But yeah, super excited, and I love giving stuff for free if I can.
Yeah, so guys, make sure you follow him on all of his social medias. And I think across the board, across all the social medias, it's pretty much the same handle. So just go check him out on Instagram and do you have a Facebook?
I have a Facebook. It's hard to get the Facebook thing going. Not a lot of people like are on my Facebook, but I've got people on Instagram's probably where it's popping the most. But I want to grow the Facebook, and I'm even on Snapchat.
Nice.
Yeah.
So go follow him on social medias, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, all of the above,
All the works.
all the works. So for some reason, I'm going to open up another chat just so I can see because. Oh, thank you, Jacob. Jacob says he is home playing Destiny 2 on Xbox One,
Ah,
and he just subscribed to you. Thank you
nice.
so much. Um, now, so BLP, I know what it stands for, and I'm not sure. Is it part of, for the people who don't know what that means, is it your initials? Is it a car club? Is it, and how did
So
you come up with your name?
BLP is a nickname that I got in. It started in elementary school actually, and that nickname has stuck with me through high school. And then it's kind of just it's grown on me, and so like all of my closest friends will call me BLP. That's just you'll know I grew up with them and say, "Hey BLP," and I'm like, "Eh, what's going on?" And to be honest with you, I actually just love BLP. Uh, I don't necessarily care what it stands for anymore, but I just love BLP. It's like my tagline. But BLP stands for Big Luscious Phil, and that was a nickname that was not inspired by me. That was given by a friend, and it was so random. And it was one of those. It was one of those moments where someone says something you don't want them to say, and other people hear it and they realize that it bugs you, and then they never stop not saying it. And so it's stuck. It was like drilled in with like a hammer to that whole deal. And so BLP that is stuck, and I've learned to love it.
So yes, like there are a few words that if you mention to John, he's like, "Oh my gosh." Um, and yes, I get it because once somebody finds out that one word, phrase, something that you don't like, of course they're going to keep using it over and over again. And
hmm
I'm not sure if I'm going to say it on. I'll have to tell you off air because if I put it on
Okay.
YouTube, then everyone's going to say it, and then I'm going to get in trouble. So we're not going to do that because I'm going to have to answer to that. So that's
Fair enough.
remind me to tell you that one. Jacob says, "Congratulations, Phil, on being YouTuber of the week." Herman is on. Hi, Herman. He said, "Phil."
Hey, Herman. Hey, Jacob. Thank you so much. It's great to be here. Great people. Great people.
Yes. Herman is he is doing really great on his channel as well. Hi Omar, how are you? Guys, this is YouTuber of the week. I know it's on Tuesday. This is our second week doing it on a Tuesday compared to the 64 other times that we've done it on a Wednesday. But it's okay, guys. Yeah, you were number 65, I believe, which is totally crazy because it has gone by so fast. And guys, oh, Dan, you are so crazy. I cannot stand it. Thank you so much for the donation, Dan. You're
Oh,
always
wow.
to us. Yes, Dan is Core Dream Studios. I hope you are feeling better. I know that we've been praying for you. So
Wow.
feel better soon. And moving in 2 weeks, probably to a shelter temporary. Um, you're going to be in our prayers for a while, Dan. But thank you so much. You don't have to. Dan's crazy with donating. So Jacob says, "Oh, Dan, you've been in the hospital? Oh, no." Yes, continued prayers.
Yeah, definitely.
So Jacob says, "I'm so excited to start my own YouTube channel one day." Great. I'm going to hop in right into that. So, what advice? So, Jacob has been a longtime supporter of John and my channel. Um, and he wants to start his YouTube channel one day. What
Okay.
advice do you have for newer YouTubers or YouTubers who want to start their channel?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm glad you asked that because this is my second channel. And to be honest with you guys, this was like the channel that I took very, very seriously. My other channel was more of my learning learning what works, what didn't work, and kind of a hodgepodge of different things. But I would say that this channel is the one that I've been the most focused at. And so, getting into this subject, so if you've got a pen and paper or pencil and paper, get this because I'm going to give you guys some stuff that I've gotten in some trainings. I've done some trainings and some different things.
Oh, did we freeze? Oh no. All right, I think we froze. No. Guys, did we freeze in the chat? Oh no. I think we might have. Are you there? Ah.
I can hear
Okay.
you now.
Okay, good. Okay, we were just frozen for a second. So let's see. Let's you guys have your pen and paper? Get some tips. Okay, we're ready.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard the last part, but just because you want to make a video on YouTube or you want to do stuff on YouTube doesn't mean that someone wants to watch it. Okay, and so YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. The biggest one is Google, but they're the same, so it's all the same. And first off, if you're going to make videos, you want to make videos in something that you enjoy doing. That's always the case because YouTube is an up, it's a down, you get burnt out, you just like, I mean, half the times on my channel I want to quit because I'm so emotional about it, but you just got to keep going on because you love what you do. But okay, so now I'm going to give you guys some tools here. What I want you to do is I want you to make a list of everything that you enjoy doing. Okay, everything that you enjoy doing. Make the list like 20 to 30 things. I mean, really get abstract, but like ideas and things that you've always thought were cool that you wanted to do. These are topics and these are things. Okay, and so once you make this list, then I want you to circle the things that you actually really like more than the others. So when you're looking through it, I'm like, okay, because now you've literally made a list of everything that you probably want to do, but now you're going to circle things that you really, really like to do. Okay, and so now it starts to weed out the ideas. And then what you want to do is you want to look at what some of these ideas can spill into each other. Okay, and then from there, you're going to find that there are maybe 2 or 3 or 4 ideas that can kind of go together into making this one idea, because what you've done is you've now created a niche, right? A niche, and it's your own target area where, you know, you may not be like somebody else. And so with all your interests together, the things that you can actually combine together make you very unique. Okay, it makes you very unique. And then once you've got this idea that you kind of want to do, then you take that idea and you take it to YouTube and see if someone's done it. Okay. And so the best thing that you can do is, let's say that someone is doing something that is similar to you. What you can do is there's something called a vertical remix and a horizontal remix. And so basically what you do is you say, okay, someone's doing something that I like to do and that is technically in my niche, and you take that and you add a viral idea to that idea to change that and make that yours. Okay. Or you can do a horizontal. That was a vertical. I believe that was a vertical remix. Now with a horizontal remix, what you can do is you can take that idea and you can go a step further, more in depth into the idea. You can break it apart. You can dissect it. And so then that starts to create like content for you. So I mean, like people that okay, so like something that's super easy to do is like if you like and enjoy anime or manga, you can go and you can take chapters and dissect chapters and talk about character plots and story plots, and you can go on these little tangents because people like that, and then people are clicking in that. You know, if there's like a current TV show or things like that, and you know, or yeah, you can be like Unbox Warehouse and copy Unbox Therapy and just be a less attractive version of, you know, Unbox Therapy. I love you, Mike. I saw you in the chat. I finally just bounced over. Me and Mike give each other so much crap. It's so funny. But he's a great guy. Actually, I'm going to plug Mike because he's in here. If you guys have not checked out Unbox Warehouse, seriously, he has epic level editing, epic level content, and you need to go and find out what he's doing and what he's reviewing because it's insane. And he gives away stuff. So
And
he's
I've seen some of his videos and they're pretty awesome. Like, it's not just like a regular unboxing, it's unboxing kind of like with a twist, you know?
yeah.
And it's very nicely edited and put together.
Well, I mean, you're talking about a guy who spends hours and hours and hours editing to make sure it's like perfect. And I mean, I'll give my crap all day, all night, but like he's really good at what he does, and he's gonna go really far on YouTube for sure.
Well, maybe he might be featured in a YouTuber of the week. We will have to see. That would be cool.
Yeah. So that's kind of for me. That's kind of how you start. You need an idea. You need something that's unique to you, and you just know if other people are doing it and if it's searchable. And so maybe you're asking yourself, well, I just want to do YouTube as a business, then, and I want to make money, and I want to make a ton of money on YouTube. Then you need to find out what people are searching for and make content that goes towards that. Like right now, if you made a video about mukbang or mukbang or whatever you want to say, you
Yeah, I
do a
don't know how to
mukbang
say
video, you're going to make a video that's going to get views because people are typing in that keyword. Keyword is the keyword here.
yeah.
Um,
And it's
you
just
know,
eating while you are talking.
you
Pretty much.
know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, here we go. I'm just going to start like gnawing on my
I
tripod.
know. It's a
Whoa, a mukbang. Um, but yeah,
so
but
fine.
I mean, it's stuff like that. Like I couldn't do that on my auto channel because it doesn't make sense. And that's one thing too. If you're gonna be in a niche, stay in the niche. Do not post videos and things that are outside of that because people, when they subscribe to your channel, they're subscribing for a certain type of content, and you're gonna piss people off, and people are gonna leave and unsubscribe, and you're like, why did everyone get mad at me, or why did everyone get leave, And so, and on my end too, so as an automotive YouTuber, so like let's say I buy a car and I make content featuring a certain car, and then I sell the car and I get something else, I'm going to lose subscribers because people subscribed because they were following that car. And now if I move on to another car, they're like, I don't really like that car, I don't want to follow him. But then there's people that love you no matter what, and they're like, all right, what's he going to do with this? And so you start to grow and you start to create your own identity, but you want people to fall in love with you, but they have to find you first, and they have to like watch you and enjoy you. So you need to make content that people can find. Searchability, basically. That
Oh no. Are you there? Oh no. All right, guys. So hopefully he will come back on. I'm not quite sure what's happening because I know you guys can hear me on my end. So when he gets back, I'm going to say hi to everybody who is here. Guys, welcome to YouTuber of the Week, Nays Days. If you guys can do me a favor, leave a like on this video. Comment down below letting me know that you're here. Make sure you share this video onto Twitter. Make sure when you do, you tag me in there. And then also, if you are not yet, subscribe for more videos and to become a daisy, because that's what I call my subscribers. So Dan is on, Finn is on. I'm gonna see. I'm not quite sure why he's stuck. All right. I'm gonna think he's probably gonna have to sign off first. There you go.
I'm back.
I don't know what happened.
Weird.
So I'm not gonna eject the other one because I'm not quite sure if it's gonna knock both of you off because it still says you're still signed in the other one. So I'm just saying hi to everybody. I'm not quite sure why you froze. Unbox says, I just unsubbed and then resubbed. Dan Core Dreams wants to know what content will you be doing on your channel?
Say that again.
Dan wants to know what content is
That
your
I'm going to be. So I do car news, car reviews, car modifications, and then I'm going to be adding a couple different elements to the channel here very soon. We're going to be adding some racing elements, and I kind of got in with some really cool people putting a lot of race footage and things on the channel. So I'm very excited about that. You guys are actually the first to know that.
Ooh, I love it.
Yeah, and I am buying a new car for the channel. It probably towards the end of next month or probably mid-August, and so I'm really excited about that. And it's an expensive car, at least for me. And so,
Can we just hear what kind of model?
It's a 2019.
Okay. So
2019. I can't give it away just
that is
yet.
fine. So it's a brand new car. We have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. I've been doing all the research and like I'm ordering the car and I'm speccing it out exactly the way I want it so that I can modify it once I get it. And I mean, yeah,
It's
when I'm
exciting.
when I'm done with this car, it's probably going to be like 700 rear wheel horsepower.
Holy crap! So it's not a Corolla. No,
No,
no, no, no.
no.
Um,
Mike does know what it is. Mike, do not reveal that.
no,
You're
have to wait.
yeah, Mike and I have like a Twitter private message thing going on with another guy, and we chat, and so
So when can we expect this reveal?
um
2019 sometime?
oh, it's gonna be in 2019.
Okay. So we
It's
got 6 months. Within the 6 months.
now I'm gonna say if I could pull the trigger on it, I would like to pull the trigger on my birthday, which is August 3rd.
Okay. 2 months.
And so, but see, I can't talk about it a little more because I'm
You're
waiting
fine.
on
You're fine.
one little thing because it's gonna decide if I want to do a 2019 or 2020.
So by the end of the year,
And the 20 is not out yet, but it's going.
okay.
Oh yeah, way sooner. I would say 2 months. 2 months you're gonna know for sure, and it's gonna be here.
So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you'll get notified when that new car comes out because I am excited for it to come. And he's amazing. And look, I made you a sign. I don't know, is it backwards to you? Because
No, I can see it. It's
it's
fine. Yeah.
I put sunglasses and then the fire emoji. So I don't know. Here, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me do it this way. There you go. Yes, there you go. And then I got my YouTuber of the Week banner just for you guys. So, all right, who is on? Hi, Jossie. Unbox warehouse. Is that a stripper pole? Oh, back here. Yeah, no, it's my fireplace right there. That's a big ass stripper pole. That's a big one. Finn says, do you plan on seeing Toy Story 4 this week? All right, guys. So Phil and I have kids, and he has, oh my gosh, like the cutest children ever.
Thank you.
Like we were so excited. What when you were YouTuber the week before, because BLP3 TV was YouTuber of the week on John's channel, and then when I took over March of last year. So when you were YouTuber of the week for BLP3 TV, your wife was almost due?
Yes. So she had that baby in 2017. It was December of 2017.
Because I know I think it was around when she was like getting ready to pop.
Oh yeah, it's we just had our second one. It was February 18th, and so my little girl is 3 months old today.
My gosh, they grow up way too fast.
Yeah.
So Phil and I have been friends on Facebook for I guess like 2 years then. So happy anniversary to us.
Yeah, thank you.
And so we have followed his journey from BLP3 TV to BLP3 Motors. So guys, go check out his channel. Like I said, his link is in the description. Unbox Warehouse says my best videos were like popular Amazon products, very searchable. Yes. Dan, we are doing good. The kids are doing well. Thank you for asking. So for Jacob, who's thinking about starting his channel, he says, thinking about doing gaming on YouTube and talking about doing Destiny 2 games.
Well, with the gaming channel, gaming channels are very saturated. And you may have better luck on Twitch,
I've heard
doing that on Twitch versus YouTube. But YouTube's trying to kind of combat that. They've got some pretty cool incentives for gamers because they can get subscribers earlier. Because you can get subscribers to your channel once you hit 10,000, but I think for gamers that gets unlocked at 1,000 for them. So there's certain like incentives for them to game, but gaming is so hard because it's so saturated. Um, if you're gonna game, I would find the gaming with some other element, some kind of viral element that could be different than anyone else, because that's so tough, man. Because I mean, like the biggest tragedy would be to spend all this time making a video and putting it up and getting like 4 people watching it, you know, and so. Wow, Core Dream Studio is going like ham.
You're crazy.
Ham.
My goodness. I love you, Dan, and you know that.
Dan is it's Christmas today and he's filling up your chat stocking.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. I just, like I said, Dan, we're gonna Phil's gonna pray for you too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, we just hope that you get better soon. Because nobody wants to be in the hospital. Nobody wants to have any aches or pains or none of that. So
Yeah.
Thanks, Diamond. He says I was literally about to go live until I remembered you were going to be doing YouTuber of the Week. Thank you, Diamond. I appreciate that. Dan says I hit the sub button so hard it landed into another galaxy. Also broke my monitor. Not really. Yeah,
Oh
Dan.
no. His ECG results came back bad.
Oh, Dan, we'll talk Dan, I'm not quite sure. Did you say you had Instagram? I know you have YouTube, but you can't really message on YouTube. So if you have an Instagram, message me on Instagram. Because we'll definitely be praying for you, and we hope that things get better for you. Because I know you've been health issues.
Absolutely.
McKnight is on. Hello, guys. You guys are amazing. You guys make YouTuber of the Week what it is. So yes, you have the BLP3 motors.
Mm-hmm. BLP3 TV is actually going to be resurrected. I have plans for that.
Okay.
I do have plans for that, and I need to get a handle of BLP3 motors and put it into the direction that I want it to go, and then I'm going to have some time to do BLP3 TV again.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting because, guys, I'm not quite sure if you guys know, but if you guys can also subscribe to BLP3 TV.
Oh, no. Don't subscribe to that. No.
Don't.
There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Oh, like you took all the videos down. I did see that.
I wiped it completely clean.
Why?
I honestly, it's like a digital fingerprint. And so when and Mike can attest to this, when we start this channel, it's going to start with a quality that I want to have and then kind of go from there. It's not going to be distracting. It's not going to be this or that. It's going to be very focused in what I want to do, and I'm creating those elements for that.
Okay, are you going to do any music on this?
I don't know if I'm going to do music. So I did covers, and I put covers up there, and I see this yellow little sign next to my videos saying that someone else is monetizing my videos because I'm singing lyrics for another person's song, and they copyright claim it, and they get all the money for it. And so I'm like, meh, I'm not trying to do music to become famous or anything like that. And so if I was going to do a music channel, it'd be to make some moolah, you know, and so I'm probably not going to do that. Unfortunately,
I guess
if people wouldn't copyright claim that stuff, it'd be fun.
Yeah. I know there are like a lot of singers out there, I guess, if you want to monetize. Oh, and guys, I did not tell you guys. This guy over here, the YouTuber of the Week, well, that's where he is on my screen. But on your screen.
Oh, yeah.
He just got monetized recently, right?
Yeah, like a week and a half ago.
A week and a half ago. So guys, in the comment section, do the clappy emoji because I am so excited for you. As soon as you hit that 1,000, I was like, oh my god, John, guess what?
It
Still
took
monetized.
it took freaking forever. So I literally, it took me a year and 2 months to get monetized, and so I got monetized with 1,000 subscribers and 10,000 watch hours. So
10,000?
10,000 watch hours. I hit the watch hours like 6, 7 months into my YouTube channel, but nobody was freaking subscribing until I became like a subscribe Nazi. So the beginning of the video, in the middle of the video, at the end of the video, I'm like, subscribe, subscribe, like the video, subscribe. And believe it or not, people respond to call and action because like my subscribers started to gain very, very steadily up from there. And I kind of feel like a broken horse, but like if you don't say it, they're not going to do it. And especially with like the car channel stuff, people kind of just come in because they're interested in the topic, and then they kind of bounce. They come in and they bounce, come in and they bounce, and so you have to constantly be prodding them. Prod, prod, prod. Subscribe, like the video. Subscribe, like the video.
Yeah, because I know that like with anybody, it's like, thank you so much for coming and checking out my channel. But if you guys can do us a favor and click that subscribe button, because it's like if they don't, if they're only checking out that one video, what if you upload another video and they haven't checked it out yet? So it's like maybe they might be missing out on some important information or about another car. So guys, when you subscribe to a channel, it doesn't cost you anything. It is free. It's a YouTube right now
Yeah.
is subscriptions. So just click that subscribe button and click that post notification bell. Hi,
Right.
Carson. Hi, Richard. And guys, because that helps us out. And it's not that it's like empty subs, because eventually you'll get a notification and it might be about a Lamborghini, or it may be about, I'm not in, I don't know much about cars. And it might be about the latest and greatest video. But just, it's not working. Huh. No, it's, so always hit that subscribe button and turn that post
Here,
notification bell on.
let me drop my own link in there. Maybe it'll let me.
It's motors, right? BLP3 motors or TV?
Motors.
Oh, I think I put the TV in there. My bad.
Motors.
Is that one?
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I put the TV. Because you know what I was doing off memory? And that's an work. Let me save that. All right, guys. That link should work. And also, really, all you need to do, Diamond, or anybody who wants to subscribe, just click on his comment. Click on that picture, and it'll take you directly to his channel.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, and here we go. So here's another thing I'm going to post at 10% off. I'll throw it in here too, but I'll throw it in somewhere else for you guys to see. But there's that.
Let me see. There you go. So, guys, if you guys are just joining, we were talking about if you look at Phil's shirt. So, Phil, say hi.
Hi.
Okay. So, auto anything, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, with using his promo code BLP310, so
Yes.
310, you'll get a 10% flat discount on car parts,
car maintenance, car mods. There's like 2,000 to 3,000 items in their SKU. I mean, if you've got trucks, there's stuff for trucks, there's stuff for race cars, there's stuff for whatever. So you don't have to like actually be modding. I mean, you could replace light bulbs, you can do stuff for oil changes, you can do like tires. Their wheels and tire selection is insane. They've got like Toyota tires, Michelin tires. They've got like all the good stuff, the Goodrich tires, and they've got like so many different types of rims, wheels, rims, however you want to say it. Like they're no joke. And this is a huge sponsorship for me, and it took forever to get. But I'm so thankful that I was able to connect with them, and they're going to be helping with my future car builds. And very, very excited just to grow our relationship. And so, there's going to be times where they're going to give a deeper discount to my subscribers and to my friends. And so I'm going to let you guys know for those things. But that flat 10% discount is going to be like the best discount you can get right now. Sometimes they offer better discounts on a specific item in their store, but like if you're looking at putting a few things together, my discount's better.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you're friends with John and myself. So John, when he was younger, he had a project car. It was a Corvette, and they rebuilt it and stuff like that.
Ooh, yeah.
Johnny, my youngest, I mean my oldest. Yeah, my oldest. He's 14. He'll be 15 in September. So he still has maybe about 2 years. So Johnny plays Need for Speed, Burnout, all like the car games.
Hmm.
And he has a project car that he's wanted to customize.
Ooh.
It was a 2008 BMW M
M3, M4, M5.
M3 or 5. No,
Okay.
5.
Okay.
It's one of those. Um, and so John got it for him, and they're slowly but surely making modifications to it. He wants like a wing. He wants to add like graphics to it. And
Mm-hmm.
they recently, let me see. So I mean, it's a very nice car. He added new rims, and it's a low pressure tire. And he added, I want to see if I can find it. He added these stripes to the grill, which was really cool. I didn't
I
think I
like the red,
did
blue,
light
and white
blue.
one.
Let me say, John. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Those are cool. Those are cool.
So I was like, ooh, I kind of like that. And so let me see.
Your first project car, you
Oh,
always
it's a
remember.
328.
It's a what?
It's a 328 XI coupe. So maybe I
Okay.
was wrong. It's not an M.
Okay. Okay.
But my bad. Told you I'm
Oh,
not quite sure about cars. But this is what it. Let's see.
oh, that's nice. It's white, right?
Yeah, can you? It's the because of the glare.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah. So
You always remember your first car and your first project, and there's nothing that beats that sweat equity that you put into it. You just love it, and
and there's
uh
yeah. Well, the reason that so they got a project car. They're gonna do. I mean, it's a nice car as it is, but they, like I said, rims. They're gonna do uh details like the graphics. They're gonna John bought a well, something for the grill. I'm not sure if he's going to do the exhaust, but he wanted to teach Johnny everything about this car. So if anything goes wrong with it, he knows how to fix it. Because
mhm.
Johnny is actually going to school for automotive engineering.
Oh, wow.
So this way he can work on his own car, he could learn all about it, then he can build cars. So start him young.
That would be fun. Well, if I can grow the channel and the reach a little bit, that'd be fun to go out to where you guys are and like rent some cars through Turo, and then like just do some car reviews and like bring them on with me.
Well,
And you can tell me about the engines or tell me about the cars, and that would be
okay.
fun.
He'll tell you all about it. Diamond, who's in the room? I'm like, I don't see him. That'd be kind of scary if he's in the room. um, so yes, that would be very, very awesome. Um, now, why did you want? I know we like touched on it a little bit, but from your old YouTube channel to this new YouTube channel, why did you want to start a new one and kind of get away from that and just focus on motors?
Sure, sure, sure. So I never really watched YouTube uh, very seriously. Like YouTube for me was like searching for something that I needed, like a recipe or whatever. And then I stumbled upon some car guys doing car videos. There's actually there's was 3 car channels that I started to watch, and these guys just started like reviewing the cars and kind of going and talking about them. One guy knew more than the other guy, and the other guy was kind of just like, "Hey, check it out. This looks cool." And then I just started to like love it, and then I asked myself, I was like, why can't I do that? Like, what's stopping me from doing something like that? And so I was like, maybe I want to get into YouTube, but I'm like, I can't really afford a car like that, and I can't. I don't have something cool to start with, so I started BLP3 TV, and I was like, you know what? I want to channel where I can vlog and kind of get used to learning what video editing is and how to work cameras and that kind of stuff, and just see kind of what happens. And so it ended up being a hodgepodge of this and this and this and this and this, and trying, and some stuff worked better than others. And then, I got into some YouTuber communities, and then that whole like sub for sub stuff started to happen, and kind of learning what that is, and then like
And you don't
jumping
do it.
on yeah, and like jumping on like live streams, and everyone trying to subscribe on live streams, and just doing that. And so like my sub count was inflated like a ton. I had 1,000 subscribers in 3 months of my channel being a channel, but nobody was watching my channel. And I sat there and I kind of had like come to Jesus moment, and I was like, I really want to do car stuff, but I don't want to do car stuff on this channel now because it's so saturated. It would just be another thing. And I said, you know what? Let me completely brand myself and say, this is my niche. These are the elements that I want to do, and just start to do it. And I bought a car, not for the channel, but I bought a car
I remember.
that I needed because I had a Challenger, and oh man, I loved that Challenger. But I ended up getting a job that made me commute like 2.5 hours a day, and I couldn't drive a Challenger because I was filling up like every other day with that car. It's a beast, and I ended up getting a Honda Civic hatchback, and so
This one?
Sora, yeah. And Sora, I love that car, man. And when I had to part ways with that car, I actually like when I turned off the camera, I was sobbing, and like I was sobbing in my wife's car. I was like, I can't believe this is happening. Um, but um, I had a lot of fun stuff, and I feel like that car kind of has made me who I am today, with mods and doing different things, like getting my hands dirty, because I was learning cars for the first time and just learning and experimenting on my own, what I like and what was cool, and trying to just make mistakes and document all that stuff. And I made a lot of friends, and I joined a Honda club, and we did a bunch of cool stuff. And I actually started an Oklahoma Honda club that's actually going on without me. I'm kind of just like I'm just sitting there like ghosting everybody. I'm like, all right, all this stuff's kind of going on, but I
Yeah,
don't have a Honda
I watch
anymore.
from a distance.
Yeah, yeah. I want to get another Honda someday, but
What do you have right now? So you had the Civic.
right. And then I ended up trading it in and putting more money down, and I bought myself a Ram 1500 Laramie Longhorn. And so it was a 2014, so I bought an older car, but it was like fully loaded, and it was everything that we need. My wife and I have a company together, and so we do rental properties. And so with the rental properties and whatnot, I need to be moving things and hauling things and putting stuff in the truck. And it was such a hard hassle to try and borrow a brother's truck or a friend's truck and coordinate it when things are kind of going to crap and you need to get stuff done. And so we were finally going like, we need a truck. We need a truck so bad. And I actually left that job that I worked for like almost 2 years. And because the company was kind of growing in a way that let me not have to do that so much anymore, and I could be more local, and I actually decided to go back to school and to do schooling. And so I am in school, and I'm a full-time student, and working my company, and so we needed that truck, and so I went and purchased that truck. And it was nice on the inside, so that if I ever took clients around or whatnot, people could sit and have a good experience in the truck. And so that's kind of why I got the truck, and we're going to keep the truck. And I actually love the truck. I absolutely love it. It's the most comfortable vehicle I've ever driven in. It's got heated, cool seats. The cooled seats are like the thing that are the best. Um, and like I can't describe. Like I'm a fat guy. I get back sweats, right? So when the cooled seats are on, they cool your butt and cool your back. It's just epic. Um, but so
It's the small things.
yeah, yeah, the little nuances that you just never knew. And so like with the remote start that the car has. So if it's a certain temperature and I remote start the car, it'll do defrost and it'll do the heat. And if it's a certain temperature, it'll do cooling for me. And it just knows innately. And so that's a cool little piece of technology. But so here's something that my people don't know yet either. But my wife is going to be driving that truck. My wife's getting the truck because we're keeping it. So she's got a 2016 CRV, and we haven't officially started, but we're going to be trying for a third kid in the next couple months. And so with our CRV, you legitimately cannot fit 3 car seats in that, but you can fit 3 car seats in the truck.
Yes.
And so
I cannot see. I mean, I don't know about your wife, but I cannot see you guys in a minivan. So no.
hold on. I gotta hold the phone on there.
Could you?
The most bad. Can I say the A word on this channel?
Go ahead.
Badass. Okay, the most badass minivan ish. I actually reviewed on my channel. Okay, the 2018 Chrysler Pacifica S Touring. That is amazing. I did a review on that video and I sat in there and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love a minivan. The minivan doesn't look like a minivan. It looks like an SUV. To me, it looks more like an SUV than not. But I'm telling you, this thing is fully decked out. It had like really cool racing seats in it. It had like touch screens on the back for the kids to play. It had Wi-Fi in the car. It looked all futuristic on the inside. Both of the doors open. It's got power lift tailgates. The thing is nuts. And I thought that I would never want a minivan, but I would totally get that car. And so I actually may get that car even still. I'm telling you,
Really?
you guys go watch that video. It is nuts. And it's got a full panoramic sunroof. And that thing goes all the way back. And so it's nuts. And I'm not trying to promote my own video, but like I would buy that minivan.
Would you?
Yeah.
I know it like features a lot, but I don't think I don't know. I don't think I could ever do a minivan. Like I'll do like an MDX. We have our
Okay.
Cadillac. I mean, I guess like I know a lot of my friends, they love minivans. I just can't.
Well,
So
one
you said it,
thing,
I can't wait to see it.
yeah. Well, we're gonna move to the truck first, and then we're gonna try. Say what?
A new vehicle.
A new vehicle for me, and then we'll have the CRV and try to figure out what we kind of want to do with that. Because the moment that we have the baby or get closer towards that, then I'm gonna be probably trying to sell it and figure out probably pay down some of the car notes. I just saw Mike's comment.
Yeah.
Mike, you freaking jerk.
Well, Diamond is right. He says you can promote.
Yeah, Mike actually he's talking a lot of smack right now.
No, but I'm saying Diamond. He says like video, you are YouTuber of the week. It's all about your channel. So plug.
Hey, I'm just hanging out. Hanging out.
Just it's all for you. And are the transit van? What's that? So guys, any questions that you guys have? Because I have my questions, but I want you guys to help me out. So we're almost done. We have about 10 more minutes, which is crazy because I told Phil that it goes by super fast, and it really does. That's why I love YouTuber of the Week because, and Phil and I, like, we've talked before, so it's like a natural conversation, especially with you guys. And this is how he is. So, guys, make sure you go check out his videos. They're very well put together. He puts time and effort into it along with his busy schedule. It says it's sad when naysays outranks your channel and search for your own name.
Woo! Hey, you know what? Humble beginnings.
Hey, you know what? It's funny because Phil knows this. When he was YouTuber of the Week on John's channel, like we started YouTuber of the Week to spotlight other people's channels on our channel. So it's like we're growing together. Like it's not about us. This whole thing is about you guys. And I started doing YouTuber of the Week when I only had 32 subscribers or 35, one of those. I know it was like in my 30s. And I still wanted to help other people. So, guys, this is how we grow together. We share, we watch, we support, we help build each other up because YouTube's not going to do that for you. So, you guys got to help us help you. And
Yes.
my 2019 RAM review. And guys, make sure you guys go check out his channel and subscribe. And if you guys are coming from his channel, if you guys can do me a favor and subscribe to my channel.
Absolutely. Subscribe.
We have YouTuber of the Week every single week. We spotlight a new channel, and it's giving exposure to their channel, not exposing. That's what somebody said. You're exposing my channel. No, I'm giving your channel exposure.
Yeah.
And it's not about me, it's about you guys. So it's people to come and see who you are, if they like what they hear, if they like what they see, because you're the same on your videos. Like you're not a complete, like you don't put a face on. Like if people meet you in real life, this is who you are.
Right.
And you're genuine and you're funny and you're a family man. Thank you so much, Dan, for checking us out, and thank you for all your donations. You're crazy. We love you.
Thank you, Dan. Yeah.
So guys, make sure you go check him out. He's not a Cardi B Pepsi commercial thing. If you have, yes, we're spreading the love and the positivity, like, because that's what we do. So now, is there for your videos now? What do you use to record and to edit?
Okay, so I have the Creative Suite. So I use Premiere Pro. I use Photoshop for my thumbnails. I use Illustrator, and I also use After Effects. Not to the extent that Mike does, but I use those things. And that was a learning tool. When I first started, I was doing iMovie because I'm a Mac user. So I was doing everything in iMovie, and so since I started, I've upgraded to a bunch of things. I've got GoPros, I've got a Canon 70D, I've got gimbals, I've got all these different things to go. Because like what I'm trying to do now in this next step is Marvel for sure, man, Marvel. The next thing that I'm trying to do is I want to do like those cool money shot things. And so here's my idea: like when I do a car review, the first thing that plays is going to be like these cool slow moving like close ups and backups, and it's got cool transitions. And so like it'll be like a minute and kind of interior. And kind of just doing that, and then kind of going into my video and the talk and walk around stuff like that. So I want there to be like a cool intro that's the actual like car money shots.
So now, where do you find your music? Do you find your music first and then lay your video?
No, I do all the video stuff first, and then I find music to kind of fit in. But I use NCS Music, no copyright sounds, and I use all their stuff. And I mean, I love EDM, electronic music anyway, and so like I put that in there. And so I get these random weird comments sometimes. They're like, "Hey man, this is a great video, but you have really shitty music." I'm like, "Thanks, man. You know the music's free."
Thank you for watching. Yes, no copyright, nothing.
Like the other day, I had this video where like there was a bunch of cussing in it, and there was a bunch, and like in some of these clips, people were, because I did a compilation video, and like people had their car radios on and stuff like that, so it's picking up like songs and stuff, and so I didn't want the video to be demonetized, so I just went and I cut out all the audio and I put like NCS music in the background. And the guy's like, "Man, you totally ruined this because you didn't have the actual sounds and yada yada." I'm like, "Dude, shut up." I'm like,
Just
but like
enjoy.
and believe it or not, so even in some of the videos that you do, you want people to find you, right? But sometimes when people find you, they don't like you. So I've got like 3 videos that have like 60 dislikes to 40 likes. And so like I totally butchered a topic, or I totally like, oh, so okay, case in point,
Hey,
there was
you know
some.
what? A view is a view. A like or a dislike, they still watched it. So thank you for coming to my channel.
Yeah, so like okay, so here's case in point. So I was at work like a year and a half ago, and there was some new news that came out from Honda, right? And so I got the notification on my phone, and I literally like just recorded a video on my phone at work, and I uploaded it, and I put a high-res thumbnail on it, and like in 5 hours there was 4,000 views on it, and it was all a bunch of dislikes. Everyone was like, "This guy's just talking at work and blah, 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 blah." But I'm like sitting there going, for us to talk about this information because I got to get the views and yada, yada. So it's like, you got to be hunting because I like car news and things like that. And so you have to be kind of like, if you know your niche and you know your timing, you got to get those videos and drop it. And so I follow like 4 or 5 different car news sites. And so when there's new news, I'll put the news out. The car news stuff though hasn't really done well for me. Compared to the car review stuff that I do, but I really do enjoy doing the car news. And so as I start to build my audience and build people like that, I really feel like when I do the car news, more people are going to watch it. But the interesting statistic on my channel is that 98% of my views come from non-subscribers.
I know. What is that all about?
Yeah, it's people that follow the topics. They type it in. YouTube's a search engine, right? So they go and they search and they get the content and they leave. They don't subscribe. They're not a subscriber, you know. And so now my goal is that okay? So first 10 to 15 seconds are so crucial in these videos. So I want to make sure that I put most of my energy into the front end of these videos, and so I created more of a high quality intro to my thing with some music, some glitches, and some cool car image and my logo and everything like that, and to kind of create a cool little professional look to it. But like the first 10 to 15 seconds are going to decide if someone's going to stick around, because you can see your analytics and you'll notice that like the first 10 to 15 seconds, it goes from like 100 to like 50, or like 100 to like 40. You lose so many people in the first 15 seconds. So it matters what you do then.
Yeah, you got to make sure you grab them and then you maintain it.
Yeah.
Um, who said it? Mike says, "Come visit Phil, and I'll teach you my ways." Come visit Phil, and he's going to teach you how to be a better YouTuber. Just make sure you turn on my post notifications. He uses Epidemic Sounds and Motion Array.
Motion Array is awesome. Mike and I kind of stumbled upon Motion Array, and like there are some ways that kind of help you streamline some of these processes with Motion Array. But to make things easier, you got to pay, and
Yeah.
it's expensive, but like it's worth it.
I like the NCS when it's free.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take that. Diamond, he wants to know, when you edit your videos, what's your editing food? Do you snack? Do you listen to music? Do you like quieten it? Like, when you edit, what do you do?
So when I edit, definitely I don't like food and stuff around my computer. I have a pretty high-end computer, and so I'll just, if I do a drink, it's like in this little container, and I seal it up when it's done, and I move it away. But I don't munch, and I got my headphones on, and I kind of just edit a couple videos, and then I kind of just leave because I'm in crunch time mode. Because so we talked about me being a dad, right? Me owning a business, me being in school full time. So when I do my editing, I'm very focused. When I do my videos, I'm very focused because that I've set aside time to do it, and I have to get it done within a certain time. Otherwise, I can't do it. So if I have to be productive, I have to come in there and kick butt, do what I need to do, get it out there, and then go on with my day, schedule my videos, you know. So timing is everything. So for me, I'm like in super beast mode.
No, I know, like so John and I, we have different editing techniques. And you can tell which ones I do, which ones he does. So he likes listening to loud music and edits his video. And he's like strict, to the point, blah, 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 blah. doing editing. Me, I'm like a little bit more, let's add some words, let's add this, but I need quiet. Like I can't have noises around me. So either the kids are asleep or I just do it. And like you, I cannot have, even when I leave my computer, because I leave it mostly like on the same table in my living room because it's just easier to edit down here.
Mhm.
Um, because then I'm around the kids, I can see. Um, but there's no drinks on this table. Like
Oh yeah.
no, because I'm afraid it's a Mac, and I'm afraid that like something's gonna spill. So like if it's overnight, no, you're not bringing any food or anything like that, or drinks to my table.
Mhm.
But yeah, so it just all depends. And Mike wants to know, how long does it take you to edit?
It really it depends on the video. Um, sometimes sometimes it's as quick as like 15 minutes, and then sometimes it's as quick as 4 or 5 hours, especially those compilation videos when you're trying to find clips and put them together and then make sure that it's going. And I've been trying to mess with my audio. So one of my newer toys that I got is this H4n Pro. Okay. And so I love this guy. This has really, really, really good audio. And so I'm learning how to sync audio from different tracks, um, and from the camera audio and just different things like that, trying to combine it. And so like I'm learning how to mess with different frequencies. And so like you could tell if something's recorded with this, it's got a different sound quality. And if you record with this has a different sound quality. And so I kind of try to find my environment with, okay, maybe this sounds better with this. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a way to. Here's my biggest problem with the car reviews that I've been having. Oklahoma is so freaking windy. Okay, and so like I have 3 reviews that got messed up because it was so much wind. I was reviewing a BMW M4, a 2017 BMW M4, beautiful car. I had the pictures.
What
I
do
had
you record though, like picture wise, like camera?
Oh, so I alternate. Right now, I use a GoPro Hero Black. I use that, and then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start using my Canon 70D. I bought a gimbal for it. Let me show you guys. Um,
And also, like I know, like when John does outside video, there is like a
Look
little
at that.
wind muff that you could do. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's a dead cat that goes over the thing. But I'm telling you, Oklahoma,
It's so doesn't.
Oklahoma wind, you're talking about like 40, 50 mile-an-hour gusts. Like it's absolutely insane, and it doesn't stop. And so like you just have this. It's like uh 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 uh. That's what the video's like because of the wind cutting in. It's like it ruined so much footage for me, and so now I'm trying to find like locations to film based off of what dealerships I'm at. And I've unlocked 2 more dealerships, so I have a total of 3 dealerships now that I can pull cars from, and so I'm really excited about that because
That's
it's
pretty cool.
mhm, it's going to change. So I've got a Ford dealership, a Chevy dealership, and a Dodge dealership, and so
That,
that's all the big American ones. So I'm really excited about this transition.
that's really really cool. Mike says in Premiere Pro, you just select all the cameras and your audio track, and right click and select create multicam, then select sync by audio.
Oh,
Done.
yeah, Mike, Mike, you're gonna need to do a tutorial for me because like it's just a pain in the butt. Because so here's my picture perfect car review now. So I'm thinking in the car reviews, I want to have like that first minute and a half of all those cool car money shot scenes with music, and then we do a walk around, talk about the car, and then we sit in the car and do a drive and we talk about the car in there. But like I want to have a GoPro mounted on the outside so you kind of get a road noise and outside feel, and then obviously a camera facing me, and then probably the person that's in there, and then maybe another camera facing behind us forward, and to kind of switch the angles and switch it up because that's one thing too that I'm noticing is that you need to change it up every couple seconds to give a different field of view. That way you're kind of creating more interest, even though you're still saying the same stuff and kind of talking.
But it's
That
like giving them a different, because okay, um, just kind of like we're kids, and you know you can't keep a kid's attention for more than 5-10 seconds. So you do with the different angles, you kind of have to switch it up because we need to keep that watch time, keep them watching the video and, and add those different views.
Right. And so what's tough for me is like I try to maximize the time. So the dealerships are all about an hour drive from my house. And so when I drive to the dealership, I don't know what car I'm going to be reviewing until I get there. I'm like, all right, what do we have? And so it's hard for me to put a plan together for a
Mhm.
vehicle that quick. And if I'm reviewing more than one vehicle in the same day, it's a bit of a nightmare. And so um, I'm kind of I need a let's see.
Yeah, I have to get on your ass and make sure you do B-roll. You don't
Yeah,
do B-roll?
I need B-roll bad. No, I need B-roll bad.
Uh,
But it's tough because I'm a one man show,
yeah.
and you only get a car for so long, and I'm still learning a lot of technologies and equipments, and so and okay, I'll be frank with you guys. I am scared as hell to mount a GoPro on a car and drive because my GoPro is like $400, and if that GoPro breaks, I can't afford to replace it right now.
Yeah.
And so I don't trust the GoPro to do that. And so I know people say, oh yeah, they do it, but I'm like, why don't I just use yours?
I'll use yours, and if it breaks, sorry.
But I believe in B-roll. You need to have B-roll, and I need to add that. And so for me, I'm thinking about what's next, what's the next level stuff. And so honestly, I need an assistant. I really do need an assistant with the cameras and stuff like that. And so I need to figure that out to do what I want to do.
Yeah. So one last question before we leave. What when people subscribe to your channel, 2019 is, oh my gosh, it's halfway over, which is so crazy. What can they expect for the future of your channel in this year?
So in this year, there's going to be a new car. We're going to be doing mods and a bunch of videos featuring a new car, a fast car, a car that is not uh, what Mike Unbox Warehouse is saying is lame and whatever. It's going to be an awesome car. You're going to be expecting more car reviews because I got hurt. I was actually hurt for like a couple months, and I'm recovering from an injury. And so I'm not able to stand for like more than 15 minutes right now, and so that's kind of inhibited me from doing some car reviews. So I'm all but we're going to be doing a lot more cars, and from Ford, from Chevy. I have some high end cars, some high end Corvettes that I'm actually going to be able to get my hands on and do some really cool reviews on. And so the best part is that where we are in the year, everyone's 2020 refreshes or 2020 cars are coming out, and so there's so much car buzz around this time of year, and so it's so exciting for that. And that's what's going to be on. I would love to review a Tesla. In Oklahoma, it's funny. There's only I've only seen 5 or 6 Teslas around here because there's not a lot with where I'm at. I'm in like a remote part, like the boonies compared to like where other people are. And so if the YouTube channel does grow a little more, I'm gonna probably move closer to the city to do more car events and car things. But in Oklahoma, it's all American muscle. American muscle is the best, and then you've got your supercar.
Mhm.
There's like no in between. But one car that I'm looking forward to is the Tesla Roadster. That thing is going to be freaking nuts. And electric cars are going to be taken over for sure. I mean, the way they're able to put down power with no drivetrain loss, and you get immediate power to the wheels, and it's all-wheel drive, and you just go. You just can't beat that. I mean, naturally aspirated engines can't do that. But the thing that you miss is you're going to miss the exhaust notes. You're going to miss all the car talking to you. It's going to be like driving a Dell computer, you know.
Yeah, I get
But
that. When are they coming out?
the Roadster, I don't know exactly when the Roadster's coming out. We're having news. The biggest news this summer is the Toyota Supra is coming out in July, and I wanted to buy that car, but that car starts at $55,000 for the launch edition, and that's too much money for me to put down right now, unfortunately. Like in one go, because if I put that money down, I can't do any mods and stuff to it, and so But that's coming out, and that's like I'm excited to hear everything about that. So Mike says, "What about turbos? Those aren't naturally aspirated." So the turbos, everyone's moving to a turbo 4 and a turbo 6. Ford is pretty much getting rid of their V8s and actually getting rid of certain V6s because they're able to make so much power from a 4-cylinder with turbos. And in some aspects, like also Cadillac's doing this too. They're going the CT4 and the CT5, right? There's actually CT4, CT5, and CT6. They're getting rid of the CTVs, so they're doing a turbo 4 and
Wow.
they're doing a turbo 4 and a turbo 6, and that's going to be your standard Cadillacs. And then they're going to have some like Blackwing edition where that's going to be what the CTSV was. And they're going to be able to pay more attention to that, put a little more detail into it. But I think they're trying to attract more customers in here. But this is, if it's going to be a gas powered engine, it's going to be a 4-banger and a 6-banger, and there's going to be turbos on it. The 8 cylinders are the only people that are really going to be playing the 8-cylinder field. It's going to be Dodge. Dodge is doing 8 cylinders with superchargers, and they're like the American Wild West muscle cars. But like they're really the only true muscle car because the Mustangs now are not muscle cars anymore.
They're not.
Um, they're more sports car oriented, but they're really refined machines. And even the Camaros are more of a sports car than they are a muscle car now. Except that with the 6.2 LS motor, you get a little of the talk into you, but like the way the engine works and the way it puts down power, and then the way that the car functions, they're not muscle cars. Dodge is the only person putting out muscle cars. Those V nasty CPA notes, and you put superchargers or pro chargers, and they just go for days, man. I mean, like, okay, so Dodge is going to be putting out like Hellcat trucks. They're going to be putting Elephant trucks out. I mean, it's like horsepower means nothing anymore. It's like it's going to be insane. So, and I'm throwing this out here too. They're gonna do the Dodge Angel or something like that because they've been doing like Demons and Hellcats, but they're gonna be doing Angel, and we're talking about like a power plant that has 1,000 horsepower from the factory. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna put it in, but it's gonna be called an Angel, and that's what I've heard so far from that, and I'm super duper excited. And Dodge is one of my favorite cars. So you start talking about Dodge to me, and like I just start coming alive. But like there's a refresh that's coming out for Dodge on the Challengers and on the Mustangs. Sorry, Mustangs, the Challengers and the Chargers. And the Charger, if I can get a 2-door Charger, that would be my dream car. If I get a Hellcat motor with a 2-door Charger, I just love the way the Chargers look. I drove a Challenger before. I like the Challenger, but like I want a sports car feel, and I want a 2-door Charger. And the Dodge platforms are going to be on the Alfa Romero platform. So Alfa Romero, the head of Alfa Romero is now at Dodge, and the head of Dodge is now over at Alfa Romero, and they've kind of done this whole like switch over. So you're going to get a lot of luxury elements that Dodge was missing in the newer cars, because like you sit in a Hellcat and it feels like you're sitting in a $20,000-$30,000 version of a Challenger. There's really no differences when you sit in these different trim levels, and there's still plastic on the inside, and there's still stupid things like that. But when you spend $80,000 on a car and it doesn't feel any more special than a car that's like $30,000 cheaper than it, you've got a problem.
Yeah,
And so
pay that
Dodge,
50,000.
right. So Dodge is now needing knows they know they need to work on the interior. They know they need to make the cars feel a little more luxurious and with the technology and things like that. Because okay, so the Dodge's 8.4 Uconnect is a fantastic, it's a gorgeous infotainment system. There's no lags. It's just they work super duper well, and their engine bay and everything and all the engine components are amazing. The only thing that lacks is the seats and the interior quality and things like that. Like when you're sitting, okay, let me throw it this way. So when you're sitting in a Dodge up to like, let's say a Scat Pack, from their base models up to a scat pack, they've done it right. It's perfect. It's exactly the way it needs to be. But once you go into like your SRT 392s, into your Hellcat, into your Demons and things like that, they can't be the same on the inside. You can't just make little minor tweaks and call it good. That's just not. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. And you know, yeah, I mean, it's just not good enough, and they're going to need to step up their game, and they're going to do that, which is going to mean that the cars are going to be more expensive to get into.
But they do need to change it up, though.
Yeah, but I mean, like, think about it this way: you can get a Hellcat right now. You can get a used 2016 Hellcat for like $46,000 with like 17,000 miles on it, and that car can outrun like a Lamborghini or outrun certain like supercars like that. You're talking about 707 horsepower that you can get for $47,000. Dodge is doing something right in that aspect. It's American muscle cars like that are just like giving away horsepower for like peanuts.
Nothing. Yep, for nothing.
Which is great. Which is great because I mean, like, you just can't compare the horsepower and the performance with other vehicles unless you're spending upwards of $100,000,
Yeah.
in other platforms. You can buy a $300,000-$400,000, Aventador, and that could run with a Hellcat, but I mean, $47,000 versus $400,000.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're not cheap.
But yeah.
All right, guys. So we are out of time. It is so sad. But if you guys are just joining us, or if you guys have been with us from the beginning, this is BLP3 Motors. His in the description below. Please, guys, go over and tell him that Naze sent you. Subscribe to him. If you're coming from his channel, like I said before, just hit my subscribe button as well. Join our family. Be a part of the Daisies. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video, comment down below, let us know that you are here or any questions that you have. Also, share this video live stream on Twitter. Make sure you tag us both in there. You guys, there was so much information jam-packed in this hour. A lot of great advice if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, about finding your niche, also about cars. Guys, go check him out. He's really cool. I know Mike says something and it's different in the messages, but he is a cool guy on the outside. In public, in front of everybody. Guys, go check him out. Go check him out down below.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is there any one last thing that you want to say to everybody?
So if you guys see ads in my videos, in Nay's videos, make sure to do not skip the ads because that is what helps us out. So if you want to do us a solid, just let the ads run. I know that it takes a little bit of your time, but you guys are doing us a solid because that helps us be able to make more content and have more resources to do fun stuff. Because anything that we make, we're putting it right back into the channel.
Yep, that is very true. So Phil, I'm not quite sure if you know this, but Finn, you want to start off again? Thank you, Finn. So I started this, oh my gosh, I don't know if it's since day one. I'm not quite sure. But we do selfies. And how we do selfies with the YouTuber is that if you guys are just joining us, you guys, if you're in the chat, you guys comment an emoji. Smiley face, hearts, stars. You comment any emoji down below, and it's like taking a selfie with the YouTuber of the week. And what I'll do is, of course, we'll count 1, 2, 3. We'll take a picture, but we have to wait until my whole screen gets filled up with emojis. So guys, just spam emojis. I know we have a lot of people on here. Just keep spamming emojis. Then once my whole screen gets filled, I will have Phil count to 3. We'll take a picture, and you're taking a selfie with the YouTuber of the week. And it's pretty cool because I need you guys to smile behind, because as you guys know, behind the camera, a smile adds value to your face and it makes your day better. So make sure that when you guys are leaving your emojis, you guys are actually really smiling as well. So I'm going to add some emojis too.
I added a bunch of cars.
I got to find where the heart's at. Do-do-do. Finn always starts us off with foxes because he's Finn the Fox. There you go. All right, so let me make this bigger. All right. Oh, I love it. All right, guys. Let me get my camera ready. Let me take some of you guys. Let me take it this way. All right. So on a count of 3, Phil, you are going to say 3, so then your picture comes up. And guys, like I said, I'm going to post this on Twitter if you guys see your name, or if not, if you see the post, just retweet it. So you guys ready? 1, 2,
3.
All right, guys, I hope you guys were smiling. And thank you guys so very much. Phil, just hold on after I sign off, so we can talk afterwards.
Okay.
So guys, thank you so very much for joining us. Phil, thank you so very much for being this week's YouTuber of the Week.
Thank
I
you
know
for
I
having me.
learned a lot. I enjoyed having you. Guys, thank you so very much for watching. Like I said, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And guys, we go live every Tuesday night for June and July for YouTuber of the Week. It's normally on Wednesday. So starting back in August, we'll go back to our normal day on Wednesdays, always 9 p.m. Because that way then you guys know. And if you don't get the YouTube notification, it's okay because you already should know. And then every Sunday night, we do Sundays with the Hagertys. Again, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I throw in a video or 2 during the week. Guys, just go check it out. Subscribe, get notified, possibly, but always join us on the live streams. And so thank you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing night. Always think positive, never give up, live life to the fullest, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.
See you guys.